All right, so today we're going to be talking about what are the best Google Chrome extensions for digital advertising. So, for anyone that works in digital advertising, Chrome is by far probably, I think, the best browser for a lot of the activities that you're doing and being able to get plugins that help with a variety of activities in the digital marketing or digital advertising space. And so today I just wanted to talk to a couple of ones that I use frequently. And then I'd love to hear from you guys if you have any that are amazing or that you love or that you use. There's so many that I don't think I could be able to probably handle, list them all. But I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. So if you're watching this video, I definitely want to hear which ones you love, and I'd love to have a little discussion below in regards to which Google Chrome extensions you find the best or extremely useful for digital advertising. So the first one that I use a lot, and if you're in the world of digital ads, are the pixel helpers. And it's something that, man, I've had them installed since they came out probably 10 years ago. And for anyone that's new to Chrome or that doesn't use it, there's literally probably, I don't know, like a million extensions in there. So definitely check out the ratings and reviews. A lot of them that have similar names, and you'll notice one has hundreds of or thousands of reviews, and one will have like one review, and it's 2-star review. So always make sure you're using the right ones. Don't use the other ones. There is potential for misuse in browsers. There's a lot that can happen in there that you're giving control of when you have a browser extension. So anyway, enough said there. But the pixel helpers are the ones that I use all the time. So there's a lot that the Meta pixel helper. TikTok has a pixel helper. Reddit has a pixel helper. To be able to run through and look at are the pixels loading correctly on the right pages and what's actually happening very quickly. For a lot of our clients, we'll do a pixel audit. So some clients have, they build things on Shopify, which is very easy to use. Everything's kind of built in and the pixels are integrated, and they've done a great job of making that work well. Other clients have custom builds, or they're on other platforms, like Magento, or maybe some WordSpace, like WooCommerce, or a lot of Squarespace. We have a client that was on Squarespace and not necessarily known for e-commerce, but it has e-commerce capabilities. What happens is a lot of times the pixels, if the platforms don't work to integrate them correctly, it can make advertising kind of tricky, and you're trying to load them on the right pages. Sometimes we have to use Google Tag Manager, or have the programmers hard code the pixels into exactly which pages we want. So there's a lot of kind of complications there, but ultimately the pixel helpers help us be able to go through and look through the process and say, look, consumer, here's a landing page. You're going to go here. What is loading on each page? And, are the events firing in order of what we want to be able to use to segment users? View content, add to cart, initiate checkout, purchase. Those are the ones that we want to watch over time, or if it's a mobile app install, what are the levels of signing up, downloading the app and opening the app and signing up and adding a credit card or your billing or payment method. So there's a lot of different steps in there. Same with lead gen. Anything you're doing with lead generation in regards to leads coming through, or possibly the value being passed through. All of that can be done and watched through the pixel helper, which is great. For any of my SEO people out there, there's Ahrefs and SEMrush are both plugins that are extremely valuable in regards to looking at the data for pages, linking to pages, keyword density, all that type of things. If you're looking at the pages that you've got and the score that they're ranking them on, or in the world of SEO, you are literally just working to try to get to as close to a perfect score as you can, for any of the pages. And how do I help build these up and build a structure that's worthwhile? And you've got pillar pages, things like that, and it'll show you a lot, and it's just extremely valuable. So some people love Ahrefs, some people love SEMrush. I've used both, and they're both extremely valuable, and they both have tools that I like and use over time. Built With is another one. I don't know if anyone knows about this, but man, I use it all the time when I'm definitely looking into competitors. So a lot of the clients that we have, when we're working with them, not only do we look at behind this, Built With lets you see what technology is being used on their website. So what tools are they using? Any scripts, any pixels, any plugins, anything that's there, it detects it and lists it out. So you can be able to look and be like, oh, they're using Salesforce CRM. Oh, they've got Facebook ads and Reddit ads. Oh, they're using TikTok. And so a lot of times this is extremely valuable in conversations with clients because you're able to, one, look at the client's website or the business's website and say, here's what you're using. And then we line up, 3 to 5 competitors and start going down and being like, here's what they are using. And I just think that type of information, whenever we show it to clients, is usually mind-blowing. We're like, oh, we had no idea. Like, we thought about using that, but it was too expensive. But every one of our competitors use it. Or, so it's not so much I'm just saying, hey, you need to be using this because it's a better technology. Now it's, 4 of your 5 competitors are using it and you're the only one that's not. So that then all of a sudden they realize, oh, we're using something that was old or set up a long time ago. So that's good. Another one that I don't necessarily use a lot, but I'm always curious, and so I'll load it from time to time just to see how it works, are some of the ad blockers like AdBlock Plus and uBlock Origin. There's a lot out there. And I know from an advertiser standpoint, it's like, oh, ad blockers. Oh, it's the forbidden word. He's who should not be named, right? Because it removes all the ads from multiple platforms. Now, a lot of the platforms are trying to fight it and trying to get rid of them. And so it's back and forth all the time. But I think there's a general concern that people online see a lot of ads everywhere all the time. And so tools like this allow people to be able to limit access to some of them, and at some points during the time, meaning when they're browsing websites, they may not see ads. And what happens here is I like to know how it works and how that experience looks, and if the ads that I should be running are not displaying, what is showing on those pages, and what else could be done to help our clients still remain on those pages in the case of ad blockers, or to be able to stand out. Meaning if, display ads for Google are disabled all over the pages, is there anything else? Are there, ads that go down at the bottom? They're editorial ads. Are there anything else that would still remain that would allow you to be able to look in and see what else could we do to help our clients or the businesses that we work with stand out and go a little bit beyond that? So that's a little bit about my top kind of Chrome extensions. Again, I'd love to hear from you if you guys are working in digital marketing or digital advertising and there's some that you found very useful. Let me know in the comments below.